Hello, guys. Welcome to Europe's Elite webinar or podcast, you would want to say. I'm Emmanuel Lewis. I'm here with Dennis Isberg from Sweden. Um, he's 18 years old, correct?
Yeah, turning 18 in 1 month.
Turning 18 in 1 month. Okay. Um, so this kid is off the chain right now. He's a hot-handed quarterback, young quarterback out of Sweden. Um, he's, you know, basically the best quarterback, top-rated quarterback out of Sweden right now, just at a young age of 17. So that's truly amazing, and that truly blows my mind. So it's very much of an honor to meet you today, Dennis.
Thank you.
So want to jump right into it, okay?
Yeah.
Where did you start, with football? What kind of brought you into, the interest of it? And, who are some of the players that you kind of look up to?
When I started playing football, I didn't know so much about the sport because it was even smaller back then, not even long ago, still small here in Sweden. But then as I started playing, I started the first quarterback I ever saw playing a football game was Peyton Manning. Uh, you know, wore number 18 at a young age. Not anymore though. I started watching a lot of college football, and my biggest idol in my games is probably Marcus Mariota. Watching a lot of tape on him. I wear number 8. I love the two quarterbacks with the ability to move and do plays with football by themselves as well as spreading the ball to the team.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Those guys that you say that you kind of looked up to, I can definitely see, the resemblance in your game. As far as Peyton Manning, I can see that you're a good signal caller. I mean, you take charge out there, and with Marcus Mariota, I mean, he can extend plays with his feet, and you're keeping your eyes downfield and delivering a good pass. Um, I was very intrigued after watching your film, just with your mechanics. One thing that stood out to me was the footwork that you had. Can you kind of, you know, tell me or tell us kind of like who helped you with that, who worked out with you to kind of show you that kind of stuff?
Yeah, since I never had a direct quarterback coach until I was the second year in U15 when I went up and played with U17, and I got my current coach that I have still today, Leo Bilgrim, and he has helped me so much. I can't thank any other coach that I ever had as much as him. He's just great. I thank all my ability as a quarterback thanks to him. Uh, he's worked a lot with me since day one when I started went up to U17, and he really put the trust in me and to lead the team. And since then, I just progressed thanks to him.
Wow, that's amazing. Kudos to your coach, most definitely, because that really stood out to me after watching your film. Like I said, you don't see guys with that kind of the proper mechanics that you have. You guys do a lot of RPOs, so it's a lot of play action, and a lot of guys just don't have that coordination to kind of have a run fake option and then kind of pull it back and do a 3-step drop and hit a person on the dime after that third step. And I've seen you do that time after time. So he's doing a really good job with you. Um, so so let me ask you about some of your stats, okay? After reading some of these numbers, you've been 18 for 4, meaning 18 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, 65% completion rate. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. How do you prepare for each game? Like, can you tell us something that you kind of do? Is it a ritual that you like, or is it a certain music you like to listen to? Is it a pregame meal?
And in a game week, I can't think of much else except the game. I watch a lot of tape, do everything I can to prepare myself to have the best possibility to win the game, win my team. And know, on game day, I can't be more focused. I wake up, I'm everything in my head is about the other team and my team. Everything that I've practiced and learned throughout the week. I think of everything, prepare myself, play scenarios in my head all the time. I try to keep, I try not to get too much energy and be too hyped before a game. I try to stay calm and stay focused, keep my team focused on goal, and just try to remember everything I learned and just play football.
Yeah, spoken like a true quarterback. I like it. I like it. Definitely the film study side of it. You know what I mean. I don't think that quarterbacks can watch enough film. You know what I mean. Um, so your coach did mention that you were very much a student of the game, um, which is great as a quarterback. Okay, what could you give young quarterbacks out there, especially European quarterbacks, some advice? What kind of advice could you give them as far as what do you watch for and why are you watching film? Like, are you watching the linebackers? Are you watching the D linemen? Like, what are some of the things that you particularly like to see and look at?
In our offense, you mentioned RPOs and spread and passing game, the running game. I usually always try to just by routine. Almost always go in and watch the box first, watch the linebackers, watch the D line. So I have a lot of understanding of the blitzes and how they want to tackle our run game and how they their pass rush. And then I started looking into the coverage, try to get comfortable in each matchup, try to look for different things in the opposing defense that we can pick on and that can make the job easier for me and my team. To have a lot of you can get into a game with great knowledge of the coverage and if you can see tendencies and feel comfortable. I think it's easier to just not think as much during the game. If you can go out in the game and be comfortable and see things that you've seen on tape 100 times before, it's pretty easy to make adjustments and just to go up and score in the end zone.
Right, right, definitely. I couldn't agree with you more. I think that's great advice. So guys, listening in or maybe tuning in later. I mean, he said perfect advice for you young quarterbacks out there looking to be better. Because I get that question a lot from a lot of guys, a lot of young quarterbacks because they're not truly having the proper coaching here in Europe, particularly, and it's hard for them to kind of learn how to read film and things like that. So I think that it definitely shows in your game that you are one step ahead of the game. Most definitely it does. Um, with that being said, I liked also your answer with, you saying in the aspect of visualizing it and playing the game before you actually play it. Watching something that you've seen on film 100 times, giving you um, that advantage on the field. Me myself, I tell people that also. I almost play the game probably 2 or 3 times before I actually play the game in my head. So could you kind of explain or kind of express to the viewers some of the things that you kind of play out through your head? Just to give a scenario maybe or two.
And when you go in a game, and the hard part usually comes when you're down by 2 touchdowns and you need to stay focused and stay within the scheme. Uh, I usually have the scenario in my head where we're down and we need to score the football in the fourth quarter. Uh, Try to prepare myself for that situation because if you're on the sideline and your defense is in, there's like 2 minutes left and they score the football and you need to go up there and score. It's pretty easy to get ahead of yourself and kind of do too much. I try try to play that scenario over in my head. Just go out there and stay within the scheme, and everything I know about the other team throughout the game. Uh, from fourth quarter, 4th and 1 plays, goal line plays, third and 10. All those third down plays when you really need to execute in your reads. I used to play those scenarios in my head a lot.
Cool. Hey, that's great. So, just about the season a little bit. I see that you guys fell short just of the finals. Could you kind of express, just how the season went for you guys up until that semifinal game?
Uh, we had a great season with a bunch of extremely talented guys who really put their heart into the team, into the season. We had like half of our team was from 2 other teams that jumped off the season, their teams, so they joined us and played with us. And those teams, they lived like 2 or 3 hours away from us, so we really had to. It was a challenge to get the team together. It's hard to go into games, and we only had with those guys from the other teams. We only had one practice before each game every week, and we really made a great job of playing as a team and working together and getting chemistry within the team. We had extreme talent O-line, and the receiving core was extremely great, which made my job easier.
Right.
Great stops. And, it was a great season. Everyone really gave everything and put effort into the whole season.
Yeah. So I just got a message saying that we can't hear you. Maybe I can hear you perfectly, but maybe if you can speak up a little bit, that'll probably be a little bit better.
Can't they hear me at all, or is it just?
Let's see. Let's see. Viewers, can you hear him at all, or is he just low in the vocals? Let's see. We might get a response. Okay. So they said that they can't hear you. You're just low. So if you can, just kind of yell for us.
Yeah, I'll speak loud.
Okay, cool. Um, so yeah, jumping back into it, you're saying pretty much that you guys had a team that was kind of put together, not last minute, but just kind of, you guys' first time kind of playing together. Um, Surprisingly had a great O-line, and great athletes out there on the edges at receiver, which made your job a lot easier. And I seen that, which I was going to say after you were done. I was surprised that a team actually defeated you guys, because as I'm watching your film, I'm seeing all the weapons and all the things that you did offensively. It was a very, very, high technical type of offensive style. I mean, you guys were in different formations, had, tons of motions and play action RPOs. I would really say that, the offense looked complex just as a Division I high school team in America. So I was very shocked to see that, but even more shocked to hear that you guys didn't win at all. But nonetheless, man, you're doing a great job, with your team. Like I said, your coach has spoke nothing but, highly great words about you. But another question for you, what's some of the routes that, what's your favorite route to throw? And then what are some of the routes or something that you would like to, get better at as far as quarterback play?
I haven't thrown as much as I did this year.
Can you speak up for us a little bit?
Yeah, this year I really got comfortable with throwing the comeback route. I got great chemistry with my receivers, so I'm throwing the comeback route. I love the timing. It's very hard to stop if you a good chemistry with your wide receiver, and you know what coverage they're in. Um, as far as routes that I want to get better on or better at throwing, you know, we throw a lot of short routes, with quick game. I really want to get better on throwing fades and deeper balls. I feel pretty comfortable throwing them right now, but of course you can also get better on everything you do. I really want to get extreme, like 110% comfortable throwing every fade perfect, every post. You know, those double move routes, these big game, big steps routes.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, you said comeback is your favorite route. That's already an NFL style throw. So when you saying fades and post, I would have thought that was one of your favorite routes. So, but definitely is that's I can see that. You know, you have a pretty good fade ball. You know, you have a good touch on your post, as I said. So definitely continue to work in perfecting your craft, because that's really what it's all about. So next question, what would you like to see? Where's your future in football? Like, are you, have ambition to, get to college football, or, playing somewhere for maybe, another team in Europe? Where do you see yourself in the next, couple years?
Um, you know, I I thought about since I was a kid, getting to the States and play football in college and NFL and everything. But I also see the growth in football here in Europe, and I'd love to see football get a lot bigger here in Europe because it's growing a lot, but it's not near at the point where it can be because
Right.
Europe has the talent, it has a lot of great players. Of course, it would be a dream to play, college football in the States. It's always been a dream. Is that opportunity comes, I'll take it when it comes. You know, I love. I'm just as open as playing professional football here in Europe as well, in bigger teams around in Europe. I just love football. It's football is deep in my heart, and I've just not played for many years forward. And, and I will take the opportunities as they come, and I will make the best of them.
Yes, definitely. I mean, I could say this: whoever does, have the blessing to get you as a quarterback, will be very, very highly, elated and happy about it, and satisfied, because you have what it takes, most definitely. And I can't agree with you more with football in Europe becoming, bigger, and you know that's our whole admiration here with Europe's elite, is just trying to spread the highlight of football here in Europe to our younger talent, because we see in the future it becoming a very, very big, you know, popular, a more popular sport, I should say. We know soccer, in Europe is the biggest, but football is growing all over. So that's a great answer, and I think that you can definitely play in the States, hands down. Me myself, being a college player, quarterback myself, I can see it in you. You have the knowledge, and you definitely have the mechanics. Um, so yeah, is there anything that you kind of may want to say, or kind of want to get off your chest, or you have a platform now where many people can view you, maybe shout out your mom.
You know, as far as shout outs, I just want to take this opportunity to thank my team. I had like the most fun, best season I ever had playing football, even though we didn't get all the way. Um, Met new guys, met new talented football players that I think I'll play with many years forward. Um, it has been a great season. I just want to take this opportunity to thank my coach again for everything. It's hard to say how it feels. He means everything in football to me, and just, I just feel great about football right now. I love my team. I love my coaches. I just want to thank. I can take this opportunity to thank my parents as well for everything. It's I don't get the opportunity to thank them all the time for everything they do, but thanks everyone, my team, my coaches, my family.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely. I have to thank your parents also because you're, a very nice young man, very well spoken, and I wish you the best for your upcoming season. And actually, when do you guys start again next year, or when is that?
Our U19 season is like late summer, fall next year as
Okay.
well. But I think I will play with the senior team during the spring with the same coach. I think we'll start working soon during the winter, getting the team together, just preparing for our season.
Okay, Mr. Football, Mr. Sweden over there, huh? Well, that's cool, man. So, good luck with that. I'll definitely be watching, and I hope other viewers seeing this, you know, look at this kid. He's an awesome player. I could tell he's an awesome young man also, and I'm pretty sure that your parents and your coaches and your teammates are very, very proud of you. So continue to admire, not admire, but inspire us all. Continue to do that and continue to inspire your team and lead your team and be that great example on and off the field. Okay. It was a pleasure meeting you, Dennis, and being able to interview you. You have my Facebook now, so if you have any other questions or you would like to reach out to me about anything, I extend my invitation as a friend. So thank you again, and God bless.
Thank you for everything.